What most people don't know is the stuff that we rapped about and the Hot Boys rapped about, that was Baby's idea. He would tell us, rap about this, or say this person name, or talk about him, because this had all the dope in the mouth and this. So, you know, he'll give us the content and then we'll just, you know, lay it down.
What's up? It's your boy Lil Ya from UNLV, you white man.
What's up? This your homie Tec Ya, capital TC, aka Flexes. The other half of UNLV, we rocking with Video Wayne.
You already know.
From the day we sit here, from the day it started, how long has it been? It's been that you guys been together as a group?
30 plus. At least 32.
Yeah.
Going on 32.
Give us a year. What year about?
4?
Nah, it was a little after
86.
About 86.
86. We were 12 years old, man.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
We was 12 years old and we was a group called Sporty MCs. You know, I know they're familiar with that story.
Sporty MCs.
Sporty MCs.
UNLV's name before UNLV was Sporty MCs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd y'all link up with Cash Money initially? How did that come about?
We let them record a copy of another news. We decided to go in the studio by our homie T-Bone and let him like touch up the track and shit like that. And Cash Money got a hold of one of those tapes. And he actually arranged a meeting with us through a dude named Kevin, R.I.P. Kev. But that was a friend of T-Bone. So we went to the meeting, me and Tech went to the meeting, and you know, it was talking about what we was talking about. Mm-hmm. You know.
You made it happen.
Made it happen.
Well, was Manny Fresh with him then?
Nah,
Manny Fresh wasn't there.
Who was doing tracks then for him?
They had a dude named Goldfingers and another dude, I forgot his name, but when we got to the studio, our first time in the studio was with Manny at his house.
Manny became a part of Cash Money when we started working on the Six and Barone album.
Did it change your life at all?
Oh yeah, it did. Because we was on the block when we made Cash Money. We wasn't doing bad on the block. You know what I'm saying? So when he came through and we had a chance to make some legitimate money doing something we like to do, you know what I'm saying? And still be able to do what we do, you know, we was good.
To be honest with you, life changed for us and them.
Right.
You know? Because we all begin to travel together. We all begin to have that same, shooting for that same goal together. They took us off the streets and we did the same for them. With those records and money we generated, that they no longer had to be dope boys no more. You know what I'm saying? So we changed each other's lives.
As far as leadership, to see that they was learning as well as we was learning, because they was young as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But they was learning shit too. I think I said they was good leaders, bro.
My boy Slim and Baby opened many doors for me. I used to be a straight nigga selling rock on the set until they opened my eyes and gave me the name tag.
Slim really groomed me to who I am right to this day. The person I am now, I credit that to Sugar Slim, because simply Slim, he hear music all day. You know, we could be riding in the car or going somewhere and Slim gonna be playing the air guitar or playing he just hear music some kind of way.
Oh, Slim could play instruments and stuff?
Yeah, he played saxophone in the band, and Slim would hear me in the studio and he'll stop me and he'd be like, nah, remember how you was singing that? Well, say it like that and put that in your song, and that's why I get that melodic singing while after, you know, mixing singing and rapping up. I got that from him. It was in me, but I didn't realize it was in me, and he brought it out of me. So I do credit him for that.
That's the way I like it. I like it when you get real crazy, and that's the way I like it.
When we first, like our first few royalties, man, we wasn't having no problems at all. You know what I'm saying? We was excited about getting them. You know what I'm saying?
Once we started asking for what we felt like we were supposed to have, then that
was way later in the game.
Yeah, that was later in the game.
That was way later in the game.
They didn't really share the day-to-day business with us. You know, they just wanted to make sure we was in the studio, we was taking care of business. You know, our little bills was paid, and we had money in our pocket. That's what they did for us, and we wasn't really too interested in the business. We come from the streets. You know, them guys took us out the block, and you know, they gave us a chance to do what we love to do. So we didn't give a damn about.
It took us a minute
whatever,
before we got
you know.
nosy,
It took us a while before we got nosy enough to be like, well, how much that check is, or why that ain't that, you know. It took us a while to get to that point.
And what pushed that? What made you guys start looking at it differently? Like that?
Because the cars and studios, everything started getting bigger and better. So we knew that we was providing. We knew we was definitely providing.
And you guys were some of the top earners at that time, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
The top earner.
Definitely.
With my special guest, the Cash Money Record Company, with groups like PMW, B32, and UNLV. Our focus today is on UNLV.
One of the things I'm most proud about is, you know, when you tell their story, you definitely can't leave Tec Ya out of it.
We at least 75% of making that company. You know, getting it off the ground.
After the $30 million deal, did you guys know that was coming? Or
we knew it was on the way. We didn't know when it was gonna hit.
Okay.
But we knew it was on the way.
We knew it was on the way because we knew that the chemistry to getting a major deal was to do great on your own, and they coming looking, and we was doing awesome on our own.
Them dudes they was shopping that deal like maybe a year and a half before they actually got it.
So
it looked like every week they was going to New York or something, you know. Baby them was out of town, you know, we was still doing our shit or whatever, but you know, they was going out of town and you know.
Say, Brian, and I remember we were talking earlier and you said that it was UNLV's decision kind of to leave Cash Money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it was.
Damn, okay. Do you guys regret it at any point?
Some days I do, some days I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I look at everything now, bro, it's like it was God's will, you know, it was God's plan. Everything is written anyway.
Well,
you know, so,
the only thing I regret is leaving and not having my shit together for when I leave. See, we had the firepower to leave, but we didn't have the knowledge to leave. The knowledge that we needed to leave, we didn't have that. But far as
but we thought we did.
Yeah, we was talented enough to leave and go
Our
anywhere.
whole dream was to have our own empire one day, you know what I'm saying? Not just be workers forever. You know, I believe that's everybody.
So and at that time, we know the talent was there, but what? So who was handling business? You guys were handling the business as far as.
We just would come collectively do things ourselves, and once we did that, that's when we realized, man, we wasn't ready to leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just thought we really didn't know the hard work that them guys was actually putting in, because all we ever did and worried about was performing, coming together, sitting at one of each other's house and creating songs and then bringing it to them, and we record, we on the road, and that was it. We left it all. We always left it up to him, but we just left on a high note. As far as when the songs were scorching, we thought that was enough, not realizing it's way more to it than that.
College, going to business classes and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And all that shit came when we found out we didn't know what we thought we knew. You know what I'm saying? So
was UNLV ever almost any conversation or a bridge from any other label to sign with a No Limit or a Big Boy? Or UNLV was always Cash Money?
Well, I remember when P wanted us, we ain't had no muscles to say like, let us out this contract. We gonna, you know, it wasn't like nothing like that. But I remember P asked Baby about us in the Jazz Fest. P inquired about UNLV and BG, and Baby was like, nah, P, you know, I can't give you those acts, bro.
Should've killed you bitches when we heard that song. Kept up when I was 6 and around when the fucking lights ain't on up early in the morning. All that motherfucking creeping.
Who was the BGs at that time?
The BGs at what time you talking about?
The BGs. There was only one group called.
Yeah, the BGs.
Wayne and BG.
Right.
Okay. And listen, right? Here's what I always wondered. I think it's more personal than anything. I think people will want to know why the fuck they split up as the BGs. Why didn't they stay together and come out with it?
I don't think Wayne mama wanted him to sign. She would allow him to sign at that time.
Okay. He was too young, basically.
And Baby was ready to move on.
That album, I can remember going do a feature with him. The song was called "Fuck Big Boy." That was actually Wayne's first time in the studio. That was like I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was his first song that he professionally recorded. That "Fuck Big Boy."
Damn, bro. All right. Say, who else was some of the shining groups that y'all was like rubbing elbows with on Cash Money at that time? Was it like Lil Slim was there?
Lil Slim.
Lil Slim, shouts out Slim.
Talk about him.
And Pimp had all his hoes in check. And Pimp, hoes never disrespect.
Pimp was a person who didn't make plans. He just moved off impulse.
Yeah.
He just spontaneous from 1 minute to the next, you know. And that's how it was. We could be dropping Pimp off, say, come bring me by this chick house. And halfway to that chick house, he'd be like, oh no, don't worry about it, I'm going here. Just open the door and get out and go somewhere else. Pimp was a motherfucker. Pimp was a motherfucker, but talented as hell.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to his son and Cheeky Black too, man.
Yeah, shout out to Cheeky and Lil Pimp.
Let's talk about Yella real quick and his character and who he was at that time.
Yella had a real big influence on our hood. Yella was like a jokester, a prankster, and a menace to all the adults. You know, none of the adults in the neighborhood liked him because he said anything he like disrespected all
he never respected.
Yeah, he never respected adults. So
and he was like his mama only child. So his mama was like real. She wasn't too aggressive with him.
Yeah, he was spoiled brat, and I guess he felt like the treatment and attention he got from his mom, he was owed that from everybody.
Right,
so,
right.
You know, he was definitely a spoiled brat, but his character, he was a real creative person. You know, Ya and Yella actually
we would come up in Pampers.
They from the Pampers.
You know, 2 and 3 years old and shit.
When I left the Melf at 12, that's when I met him and Yella. You know, how Yella became a part of the group, I was like, being a little bit rebellious, you know, with my household, and moms put me out. Me and Yella was click clack, so he hollered at his moms for me, and I wound up moving in with Yella. We learned to love him for who he was, but later on down the line, me and Ya, we started popping, you know, with the music. We doing shows and this, that, and the other, and things starting to look good for us, and Yella wanted to be a part of it, but that's when Doing Another Bitch came out. I'ma talk some more shit about another bitch.
I'ma talk some more shit about another bitch, cause I'ma talk some more shit about another bitch. Say bitch, I'm talking that shit.
Yella wasn't even on a part of the group yet, but during this time, I'm living with him. So Yella really blackmailed me. He used to always be like, man, introduce me to your manager, introduce me to your people. And I'd be like, man, you know, but Ya and Yella, they was like rivalries, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Ya really ain't want him in the group. And, you know, it wasn't a thought for me to put him in the group, but he was kind of blackmailing me. It was like, man, you need to introduce me to Baby and them, or you gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Yella was always a good ass dancer, and we used to just let him tag along to dance with us or whatever. But when he started rapping, I didn't think he was ready at that time. He groomed himself once he got, you know, he kept on harassing him in his ear about, you know, taking it to Baby and whatever. So once he got better, I was like, all right, let's let him give him a shot.
Strap through the Mac to the mouth and the Calio. Red cross, play bone straight to the glass hole. Stop at the store to get a quarter fucking crazy home. You'll ask the question, am I gonna get torn apart?
If Yella didn't die, what would have happened with UNLV?
We'll still be doing us, though, yeah. He'd probably be sitting behind us right now.
Let's say he didn't pass, and would that have changed the dynamics between UNLV and Cash Money?
It probably would have, because, you know, as I think back, they didn't want him to be a part of the group anyway. In the beginning, in the very beginning, Baby and Slim was against us adding another member to our group. You know, it was our ultimate decision to add him to the group.
The Dragon from the River, was that on Cash Money?
Yeah. Uptown for Life help.
When we decided to leave, Yella just got killed, but Drag Him in the River was scorching hot. So it was like we got to put another group together. You know, that's when they put those guys. Juby was his own person. You know, BG,
So was BG.
BG definitely was his own person. Wayne was his own person. So they just formed them together.
The group, the Hot Boys, was affected by the Hot Boys. Because you said you guys were kind of influenced by the group.
I don't think they was influenced by the Hot Boys. I think they just took the Hot Boys name. Okay. They was influenced by UNLV. And if UNLV would have stayed there, it wouldn't have been another Hot Boys group.
Yeah, it was because
Hot Boys. All them dudes were solo artists anyway.
Yeah.
You know, they would have been on a label. I don't know what Turk would have ended up at, but you know that was just almost like a group to fill a roster up.
What's your thoughts on UNLV being a part of the Cash Money tour, the reunion tour?
When you're an entrepreneur like them guys are, you know, you be able to identify where money can be made at off top. You know what I'm saying? And now the people, the fans, UNLV fans, Cash Money fans, Hot Boy fans, Birdman and Slim fans, they all are starting to ask if UNLV gonna be on that tour.
How that shit feel having it on? Ain't you forgetting his on there?
I be scared this hook gonna fall off.
Yeah, bro. How far you can go like
I can't even leave out the front door of the house.
The day you got out, you was there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we picked him up from Texas, not like the outskirts of Houston. We picked him up from the unit that they released him from. Shot a quick video and welcomed him home right. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't do too much. He had to see his parole officer that day, and actually he had to go straight home that day. So. They had like a little time on him, the monitor on him. So what
was the feeling like? Did you know they were coming?
Yeah, I knew they was coming, man. They was turned up, man. Actually, I damn near got in trouble because they was like, man, who is all of you? Got 3 cars of people out there waiting for you. Some of them got to go. You know, they was hot. They had the cameras out there waiting for me, the music playing.
It went down, man. The funny part about it,
I felt like I walked out the jail onto a stage, man.
We had them planned it for like a year, bro. We said it went this how we planned it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything happened just how we wanted it to happen, how we planned it to happen.
Anybody cry?
Nah, I was too happy to cry, man.
I wanted to, dog. I was happy as a motherfucker. I ain't lying, bro. It was like, damn, dog, it was a dream. You heard me? Oh, this is our official piece, UNLV Entertainment. This is our new label, our imprint. You know, as y'all know, Tech has his label, I have mine, but together we have UNLV Entertainment. This is our official piece. You know what
nice
you mean?
Right there. That's nice right there. That's third one on top of that thing.
See that thing?
Yeah.
Uptown.
Yes, indeed. That's nice.
Already
right
know.
Yes,
This shit still being made. It be here real shortly. Don't even trip.
Real short.
Say, bro, how's the love for UNLV right now? As far as the response from people.
Man, the love is so genuine and great, bro. I mean, we always receive a lot of love and respect. It was just the credit that people don't give us, that we fight for. You know what I'm saying? With everything else, the love and respect has always been there for UNLV.